and today I have another book haul for you. Now I know I just posted a book haul really recently for my birthday, and I've come to the conclusion that I have a serious problem. But putting that aside, I still bought books that I feel like I should show you guys, so we're gonna get right into that. So the first book I have to show you guys is Ignite Me by Tahereh Mafi, which is the third installment in the Shatter Me trilogy, which I still haven't read. I have both Shatter Me and Unravel Me, and I haven't read them yet, but I've been planning to read them over the summer. What I hate so much is I have these all in paperback because my bookstore didn't offer them in hardcover, but Ignite Me is so much taller than Shatter Me and Unravel Me, and it's a different color too. I get the covers, like, they're really cool. They kind of look like different seasons of the year, but this is just so not cool. It's so annoying. Why did you do this to me? So I actually don't know much about the Shatter Me trilogy, just that it's super hype and a lot of people love it. So I'm really excited to pick it up this summer. I think I'm reading it this summer. So yeah. The next book I picked up is Attachments by Rainbow Rowell, and I picked this up to partake in the read along that was Booksplosion, because this was Booksplosion's book of last month, but I never got a chance to read it because school was just getting too hard and too much was going on, so I never really got a chance to read it, but I will still read it eventually. I'm not sure when I'll get to it, but soon. So I picked up Attachments the same time I picked up Ignite Me, because I went into the store originally trying to get Attachments, and then I convinced my mom to also get me Ignite Me, so it was a win-win deal. The next book I got is Reboot by Amy Tintera. Now I really love this cover. I think that was a lot of reallys. It looks really cool and interesting, and oh my gosh, just there's a quote that's kind of on the front of the front cover. It's 5 years ago I died, 178 minutes later I woke up. Like, doesn't that freak you out? But what you make you read? I've heard so many good things about this book, and Rebel, which is the sequel, it's a duology, so the sequel just came out. I'm really excited to pick this up because it seems really interesting, and I plan to read it over the summer. Does it look good without it? Ooh, there's like a barcode. Fancy! So the next book I picked up is Winger by Andrew Smith, and I'm super excited to read this book. The only reason I went to buy it super quickly was the spine. Now, it is such a gorgeous spine. I can't even begin to talk about how much I love this spine. It's about a boy in private school. That's all I really know about it. So I've seen Jesse from Jesse the Reader talk about it, so I'm actually kind of excited because I really like his suggestions. So yeah, I'm really excited to read this. See? Oh, look at that. The next book I picked up is Love Letters to the Dead by Ava Delara. Now I actually went into Indigo to buy this book. I didn't know what the title was off by heart. So I went to the kiosk desk thing where you can punch in to find what you're looking for, and I was typing in like love, dead, love letters, and it popped up and I remembered the cover. So I ran to it on the shelf, and there was a bunch of copies because it's not a really popular book yet, but I started reading it. I'm just like only a couple pages in, and I am loving it so much. I'm page 12. So it's about this girl who is writing letters to people who have passed away, just telling them about her life based on an English project that she had. She just continued it. So it is really good. I mean, it may sound a little juvenile to some people because it's written in like a 14-year-old's perspective. I don't really know how else to describe it, but I'm really enjoying it, and I'm gonna finish this over the summer as well. The next book that I picked up that I'm super excited about is Fire and Flood by Victoria Scott. Now, I saw this book in the bookstore so long ago, maybe months ago, something like that, I'm not sure. But I saw it, and people have been saying it is a mixture of the Hunger Games and Pokemon, so that was really interesting to me. So when I went to the bookstore to buy a couple books, I didn't really have that many in mind that I really wanted to pick up, so I saw this and I was like, heck, let's get it, because, you know, I don't. Let's buy it. I really love the cover too. Ooh, I love when books are like white underneath. It makes everything so much more exciting. It's texturized. So the next book I picked up is To All the Boys I've Loved Before by Jenny Han, and it's by the same author of the Summer I Turned Pretty series. So it's about this girl who writes love letters to boys that she used to love, and she addresses them, stamps them, and then puts them in a box and to never be seen again, only by her. But the twist is that that all the letters end up getting mailed by accident. So that intrigued me. But pink, but pink, it's so bright. Books are never like this underneath. It's so beautiful. So the next book that I picked up is We Were Liars by E. Lockhart, and you can tell by the amount of stickers I have in here that I have read this book already. And I have a review up here. You can click, I'll put a little annotation right here and you can click on it to go to that review and see how I felt about this book, but only click it if you've read this book. Don't watch it if you haven't, because I'll explain why in that video if you watch it. So yeah, I honestly love this book a lot, and if you haven't picked it up or even heard about it, go pick it up because it's really short. It's a really short read. It's only about like 240 pages, maybe less than that. And it's so interesting and so great, so you should read it. So the next books that I picked up were My Life Next Door and What I Thought Was True by Huntley Fitzpatrick. Now, I don't really know much about these except that they are a contemporary series. I'm not sure if it's a duology or not, but I've seen people talking about these on BookTube, and I needed another cute contemporary series after Anne and the French Kiss and Lola and the Boy Next Door, and I needed something that would quell my love for contemporary novels like this to read over the summer. I'm really excited, and the spines are super pretty. They just make bookshelves look so much prettier. And they're pastel colors too. Like, how can you not like these covers? So the next books I picked up were If I Stay and Where She Went by Gail Forman. Now, I have been meaning to read these books for a long time. My sister actually started reading If I Stay and she didn't finish it because she never finishes any books. Since there's been a lot of hype around it now because it's becoming a movie, I thought I would pick it up. I've heard there's a lot of pain that comes with these books, but I'm still really excited for them. So the next books I got are Blood Red Road, Rebel Heart, and Raging Star by Moira Young. And I've been actually meaning to read Blood Red Road for the longest time. So the first time I actually heard about Blood Red Road was actually in a magazine. I saw it at the back of the magazine. It was an ad for it, and it was comparing it to the Hunger Games. And I am a huge Hunger Games fan, so when I saw that there was something people were comparing the book series to, I was interested. So I searched it up a little bit more, and I saw it in an Indigo and didn't really think anything of it. I thought, I'll just go back and get it another time. So when I went to just buy some books, I saw that they had it, and then I looked a little closer and I saw a signed by the author sticker. So sure enough, the book is signed by the author. And I was super excited about this, and I knew I was only in the store to get a book or two. And when I saw that, I was freaking out because I wanted to read this book anyways, and then it was signed by the author. But then I saw the second and third book in the series, and I saw Rebel Heart, and it wasn't signed by the author, and I was super upset because I'm not gonna buy it really if I'm not into the first book. But if it was signed by the author, I would. So I went digging. There was maybe 3 copies of it, and I saw the first one, didn't have a sticker, the second one didn't have a sticker. I get to the third one, and there was a sticker. So I open it up. Sure enough, there's a signature. And I was really excited. So I picked that up as well. And then we get to the third one, and I'm sure that's why she was there to sign the books. I was so upset that it's a hardcover. The other two, they only had paperbacks. But this one's signed as well, and I'm still really excited. So yeah, I'm really excited to read these. And the last book I have to show you guys is City of Heavenly Fire by Cassandra Clare. I am so pumped. I pre-ordered this book the day you could pre-order books. This was back in like February. I don't even remember when I went to pre-order it. I pre-ordered it so long ago that I didn't even know if they remembered my address or not. I know, crazy thinking because it's all in a computer base, but anyways, I was super pumped for this book because it is the final book in the Mortal Instruments series, and I love the Mortal Instruments series so much. I haven't read City of Lost Souls yet, which is the 5th, the one before this, and I haven't read The Infernal Devices yet, and I'm going to read it this summer. And I've heard that you have to read The Infernal Devices before you read City of Heavenly Fire, or else the experience won't be as enjoyable. So I have the first 2 of the Infernal Devices series, so I'm going to pick up the 3rd one, but I'm actually really excited for City of Heavenly Fire. And I was told I can't look, I'm just going to I'm going to show you guys, but look at the inside of this. I mean, you wouldn't have guessed unless you look at, this is the dust jacket, what? So apparently there's a spoiler in it at the back, the last one, the last image, so I'm not gonna look at it. So those are all the books that I got, and now I'm gonna try and stack them, and let's see how this goes, because I have 16 books that I need to stack now. Okay.
Okay, I have more. Can I get them?
recommendations on books I should pick up, leave a comment on this video. And if you liked it, give it a big thumbs up. It makes me smile. Now, thanks for watching. My name's Jules. This is my channel, and I hope you have a fantastic day. $5,000. Why am I doing this? I don't know. This is probably making you dizzy, is it? One there. You know it's camp time when you have these big Nalgene's. It's the size of your face. Dun 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 dun!